Okay, so we're gonna park here modestly illegally and go run in and get Elsie. So Elsie's pretty happy because she gets out of Spanish and math this afternoon, I think.
Oh, really,
so,
again?
Yeah.
All right, she's all yours.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
How was your day, babe?
It went pretty good, thanks.
I'm heading to leave school early.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Dad's been sleeping all day, so you guys might go in and try to say hi, but you might not expect too much right now, okay?
My name is Matt Bencke, and I'm the founder and CEO of Mighty AI.
Matt was diagnosed on a Thursday. He started chemo that Saturday.
If you think about it, autonomous vehicles and their many sensors are collecting a lot of big data.
By Monday morning, he'd turned over the CEO-ship of his company. He'd called his parents, which was hard. The first thing he did was make sure that life insurance and everything was all lined up, right? Because that's just who he is. He would say on the one hand, you know, I'm gonna fight this, I'm gonna do as long as I can. On the other hand, he's like, is my family taken care of? Elsie is the piece finder, but Anna's the mental rotator who will be like, and here's exactly where it goes, you know? Oh, good job. This is one of her talents in life. Oh, this is the Snoopy puzzle. So it doesn't look like it should be that hard.
Do you see that? It's all the same color.
Oh, here, wait, tell him about this.
Oh my gosh, okay. Dad has neon blue and green shapes. Oh my gosh, we have so many memories in here.
It's all been very, very fast. So not a ton of time to sort of sit and reflect. But in that time, he made those books for the kids.
Mom,
Yeah.
it's big doll.
Me and my dad used to go on a camping trip every single year, like in the summer, like our Anna Daddy time.
And then other thing he did was he had this dogwood tree planted. Dogwoods are his favorite tree. He wanted it to be a place where when they were missing him or they wanted to talk to him, he would be there for them.
Cheers to Matt.
Cheers. Every other year we go someplace exotic or at least unusual.
Essentially, Matt comes up with the place he wants to go.
We disagree and he insists.
And we're all like, fine, we'll take it.
Literally every social circle I've been in since graduating high school has been organized in some way by Matt.
I thought I was genuinely close with Matt because he always knew all these little details about my life. What I realized is I'm not special. He did that with everyone.
He's one of the people that always asks about my glass fusing hobby. Nobody else really seems to think to do it.
Matt had the capacity to make every person feel like at the moment that he was interacting with them, that they were the most important person to him right then.
Daddy has some really great friends.
One of the things that Wes has been doing is writing Matt a letter, a handwritten letter, every, 2 or 3 days. He writes about how Matt, through music, sort of modeled for Wes this in the momentness. So if music is on, he is grooving out and singing and doing his thing. Which,
I love it when
you love it. She and I are sort of Dad.
It's great as long as I'm not associated with him at that moment.
So, I don't really get to kick off very many songs. This is one of those rare songs that I actually key off, which is scary for everyone. Stop.
Our first big concert supporting the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation, Diabetes Type 1, and we decided to get a bunch of people together for a good cause. And of course, Matt is very sensitive to helping other people, right? So.
If Matt could be at this concert, I think he would want people to know that even though he has, by all accounts, had a great life and touched a lot of people and done more in his 45 years than most people have done, I think he would be one of the first to say that he feels robbed of what he thought he was going to be able to have and what he thought he was actually working towards. What pancreatic cancer did was not just make him sick and uncomfortable and in a lot of pain, but it took away the time that he thought he was investing in. The reason that he has worked so hard was to invest in their future. Ideas and dreams that they will be able to pursue on their own, and he wanted to see it. What happened to him could actually happen to anybody. And the people that he cares most about in his entire life, he cares about a lot of people, are Anna Nelson. Him and you girls know this, but anytime there's cancer in a family, it increases risk, and he would want to do anything in his power to make sure that, that they were protected. Sorry. You're getting all teary too.
You suck.
And then he would say, okay.
And then you'd be like, I love you.
There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya?
Literally the fittest friend in our group. Like, he was clearly in the best shape, exercising the most.
Fittest person we knew.
And for somebody like that to then get hit with a health diagnosis like this and literally have 4 weeks before he's sent to hospice is just completely unfair.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
I think early detection being one of the only tools that we can go chase after, I think would make a huge difference.
Anything we can do to spare people going through this, it's totally worth it.